Hello, everybody. Solomon Jones here, aka your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Yes, sir. Now, I know some of you may not be able to read this, so I'll try to make this as large as possible. This profile, which is Plenty of Fish, aka POF, was sent to me by one of my subscribers who wanted me to critique it. He lives in Michigan, and he has been saying that he's been having a difficulty meeting women, so he has resorted to online dating. What a shame. All right, let's get to this delusional profile here. And this woman, here's her profile. It is public, so she can't sue me. TJ underscore Superwoman, did you read my profile? She's 33, so she's about to hit the wall. Her profession is a bra specialist developer. So another black woman who works at Macy's, probably making $12, $13 an hour. And then on the side, she probably likes to do some apps. Now let's look at her pictures. I don't know if you guys can see them. Hold up. Let me make this wider here. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, she is cute. You know, this is a Minnesota 7, Minneapolis 7, as BGS would say, a California 5. But listen, look, brothers, we are thirsty for good black women out in Minnesota, man. We are thirsty for black women because this would be a 7 in Minneapolis. I mean, this chick would not have a problem at all. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I donkey fuck her. Okay, now moving on. She does have kids, which brings her down a point. Okay, you women have to realize we don't give a shit about your education. Does she have kids? That's the first thing I'm looking at. The second thing I'm looking at is, does she have a car? Because I want to know if this chick drives. And then the third thing I look at is, what is she looking for? So she's looking for friends. Women do, homie lover friends. If the right Negro comes along, she will switch that up. So let's read her profile and critique it. Let me break this shit down. So she says, get this off my chest. If you're married, on and off, or something in between, say that, so the woman you're interested in can make a knowledgeable decision about investing time with you. Okay? Now, what she is saying is something that happens commonly to women online. There are a lot of guys out there who will lie about their marital status. They lie about having a girlfriend. Now, the problem with this chick is she's probably slept with some married men and she didn't know it. Newsflash, ladies, this is for the ladies. If every time you meet a guy, he always comes over to your place, or you meet him at some random Motel 6, and I mean, this is certain things you should be able to screen for. And if you sleep with a man right away and then you find out he has a girlfriend or wife after, you're the fool. You shouldn't be giving up the coochie. You should be doing your due diligence to know a man's situation. Number 2, for all of you online dating pimps, LOL. Excuse me, because I did not need to LOL at you. Are your social skills so bad your only hope is to get online to kick it? Lie to kick it? Excuse me. Google karma. When you lie to a person for selfish reasons, the universe always has a way of making you pay for your selfish ways. There are plenty of fish in the sea, but how long do you plan on fishing? If you don't have one woman beyond satisfied, don't add another woman to your roster. Rooster, and she spelled roster wrong. Roster's not spelled R-O-A-S-T, boo-boo. Know that you have a mother, sister, daughter, niece, cousin. How angry would it make you to find out that they were being played, lied to, cheated on? Well, if that's you, online pimp, stop doing that shit. Okay, now this is exactly the shit I'll be telling you niggas about. This chick is a victim of the pretty boy Negro, okay? I've talked about the pretty boys a lot. Black women love these type of dudes that are pretty boy Negroes, that are players, that have their options of fucking different women. And she's the type of woman that falls probably for the same dude, and she's bitter because she's not able to convert the dude into a husband material guy. This is why you see a lot of YouTube videos about bitter black women, especially in the Bwitao section, who are bitter because they're not able to convert these type of men into boyfriend or husband material men. These men usually are what Ron Wills calls select men. These men have options when it comes to the women. And this chick, I mean, she's a Minnesota 7, a California 5. She might be cute. I'm not keeping it real. I'd fuck the shit out of her. But she's not that beautiful enough where a man would commit to her solely. I mean, she's just not. And she's bitter about it, and you can tell. She probably likes light-skinned niggas. Yeah, I'm throwing a colorism shit out there. I don't care. But she probably likes a certain type of pretty boy motherfucker, you know, like Trey Songz. And she's trying to be wifed up by him. And now she's online being a bitter wench. This is what happens when women hit the wall. They become bitter because the men that they try to go for, the alpha, we call them alpha widows, she's not being chosen anymore by these type of men. And she's realizing that her window is starting to close because she's 33. Okay, number 3. Did you read my profile? I'm not looking for sex. I get on average 100 messages a day. If all you have to offer is sex, don't waste your time messaging me. If you're not looking to get to know me, hang out, laugh, don't message me. Listen, this chick has probably been donkey fucked by plenty of niggas before. The type of dudes that hit her up, she's gone to their crib and smashed. What she's overcompensating by saying she gets 100 messages a day because she's trying to make it sound like she's a catch. Well, here's something people have to think about, especially you women reading this. If she was such a catch and she was getting 100 messages a day, why the hell is she still on the online dating website? Again, no, I'm serious. If she's such a catch and she gets 100 messages a day, don't you think out of the 100 messages a day that there are 10 men, which is 10%, 10 men that would be qualified to be boyfriend material or more? I mean, I'm just being honest. If you're getting 100 messages a day, you should at least, you're telling me that there are not 10 men that are qualified, that are boyfriend or husband material? Come on. Delusional black woman. Okay, number 4. Ask your elder men how they asked women out. They were polite. They opened car doors. They might bring a rose or flowers for their first date. If they're interested, they would call, not text and novel. I'm 100% woman, a good mom, an entrepreneur. There aren't a lot of good women left. If you're looking for a slut or one-night stand, there are thousands on this app, but I'm not one. I always find it hilarious how women try to stand out and resort to shaming language like this. This woman is trying to dictate the terms about how she's a traditional lady, but yet from reading previous messages and deciphering the messages like number 2, she's been pumped and dumped many a time. This woman is clearly delusional. She wants men to be traditional, open doors, be polite to her, and then talk about she's such a catch. Well, if she's such a catch, once again, why is she still on an online dating website? Number 5. Don't ask me out on a date and ask me to pay. If you can't afford a $20 meal, then you need to set up or invite me to go for a walk. It's a beautiful day. Let's meet in public place outside. Date. Get creative if you don't want to pay for a date. If you come up with Netflix and chill BS, you're going to piss me off. Now, number 5 is hilarious because the truth of the matter is, boo-boo, that's what 90% of you women on online dating sites are just good for. Some Netflix and chill, slack a nut off your jaw, and then send you off your way. I've done it plenty of times. I'm not afraid to admit it. The matter is a lot of you women on online dating sites I ran through. You're not worth the date. You're not worth the effort because you're talking to hundreds of different men. You said it yourself. You get 100 messages a day. From looking at it from a ROI, return of investment, or cost-effective ratio, I'm trying to go in with the least amount of investment possible because I'm trying to get the maximum return. This is simple economics. If I'm dealing with a woman who is not invested in me and I spend a lot of money, it's a poor investment on my part. So I'm going to go there with the small amount of investment possible in terms of hoping that I get the maximum return of that investment. I'm sorry, but that's how it goes. Coffee date it is. Don DeMarco. Okay. Number 6, Netflix and chill dates are for couples. If that's the only way you know how to get girls to have sex with you, it's time to develop your social skills and work on your personality. Here's the thing, boo boo. You're on an online dating website. I hate to break it to you, but men are looking for sex. I mean, that's just the reality. If you're looking for a husband material type of guy, maybe try going to an art gallery, a museum, an orchestra hall, maybe going to a music festival, somewhere where men are engaged and they're already out. But no, you probably don't do that. So, you keep meeting these cheap bastards, and then you wonder why you're still single. Delusional, cognitive dissonance. Golly, these black women. Let's keep going. You can't online pimp for life. The reality is the longer you run around playing games, the longer the woman for you is just in the sea with the possibility of a clownfish or a shark getting to her first. The longer she's swimming in the sea, somebody else just may be putting a lot of miles on your woman. Now, see, this comment right there tells me that this chick has been pumped and dumped, smashed and dashed many times. Many nut niggas done slacked off a nut in her jaw and kept it moving after a Netflix and chill session. You can tell that this chick is bitter because she's met a lot of players, a lot of pretty boy motherfuckers who have used her, made that ass bounce on the couch, and then sent her on her way. A lot of black women fall for these cheap gimmicks because black women are thirsty for pretty boys. They get gas. I mean, I'm going to just keep it real. I'm not a pretty boy, but I see how black women act around pretty boys because I chill with some pretty boys, and I see how thirsty black women are. And that's just the truth. Black women are thirsty for pretty boys. Let's keep it moving. And I'm not hating, by the way. You pretty boys make it do what it do. Shit. Number 8, youth doesn't last forever. We don't want you when you can't get out and have fun. Your skin is falling off your body, and God forbid, you're starting to shrivel. Okay, number 8, she's clearly projecting. She's starting to notice bags under her eyes, wrinkly skin. She's starting to notice that her body is not as tight as it was when she's 21. And with having kids, she probably's got some loose, flabby skin, loose, flabby gut. So she's projecting a number 8, clearly. Number 9, if you're small, get creative. Overcompensate in other things and or make investments in toys. I'm just saying. We just want to be loved, so make it work for you. Number 9, only whores and loose women are so worried about cock sizes. See, this is why I can't take black American women serious. Only black American women are worried about a dick, how big a guy's dick is. Look, I'm not projecting. I'm just keeping it real. I've met many women who say if a guy doesn't have an 8-inch cock, they're not going to fuck him. See, a lot of you women, all you care about is if a guy looks good and has a big dick. You don't care about if a guy has morals, if a guy has a great personality, if a guy is a potential provider, husband material. All you care about is that he looks good, doesn't take you on Netflix and chill, and has a big cock. This is why niggas don't take you serious. This is why niggas donkey fuck you on the couch and don't call you again, because you're only good for a nut off your jaw. That's all you're good for. Number 10. If you change your mind after leading a woman on, be a man and express that you decide to go another route. Remember karma. See, once again, here she's trying to shame men for their decisions. Newsflash, boo-boo. How many men have you played? How many men that have taken you out to eat? The type of man that you said you want you to take out to eat, have taken you out to eat. How many times have you not called those men back? The reality is, you women play this game all the time. Men are not obligated after one date to give you an explanation on why they do not want to see you again. Women do this shit all the fucking time. They don't call you after the first date to go on a second date because for whatever reason, the guy wasn't good looking enough, or maybe he didn't make you laugh enough, or the personality wasn't good enough, or his dick wasn't big enough. I don't know. Whatever the reason is, you women don't tell a guy that to better himself. So why should a guy owe you an explanation? Come on. Last but not least, if you're on the down low, pause. Why are you on the DL in 2016? Don't get involved in another relationship without sharing that you're bi. Do it. It's not fair to keep a secret. And now this one I've already discussed. Black women have sex with gay or bisexual men all the time. I mean, this girl fits the mold. I've talked about this in other videos. Go check my video, the one called Why Black Women Love to Have Sex with Gay Men. These black women are thirsty for a certain type of dude. And even though black women know that that dude might be gay or bi, they will still have sex. Black women are thirsty. They're thirsty for a certain type of dude, a pretty boy motherfucker, a thug type dude, a player type dude, the type of man that is not the type of man that this girl is claiming to want. These are the type of men that women are thirsty for. This woman is 33 with a bachelor's degree, but from reading her profile, you can tell that all this education into common sense. She's your typical delusional black woman who's looking for Mr. Perfect. She's looking for that great guy with a big cock who will provide for her after she's been ran through by the thugs, the pretty boys, and even the bisexual mofos. And now she wants a guy to take care of her, to treat her like a queen that she is, quote unquote, you know, because she's a good woman, even though she's bitter. And this is the type of woman, a typical black woman, hiding behind the YouTube vernacular of making Bwitao videos. This is your woman that talks all this stuff about don't take advice from black men and don't date black men, date Asian or white men. Because at the end of the day, this woman is, yeah, look, I mean, she's a Minnesota 7, okay? That's a California 5. I mean, she's pretty enough in the black sector, but for a white man, she's just not gonna cut it. I mean, for a white guy, she's a little too curvy, her arms are a little too flabby. A white guy's not gonna wife her. A white guy might, you know, skeet on her jaw, but he's not gonna wife her up. And black men, I mean, look, I'm gonna keep it real. I'd bang her, I'd wife her up too. But she's got kids, and you guys know I don't do single mothers, so that disqualifies her from anything long and pertinent. I'm sorry. But this is your black woman, the delusional black woman, part 1. Stay tuned here soon. Check out my Instagram, SoloTV84. Also, check out my Snapchat, SoloTV84. I'm your host, Solomon Jones, and I'm out. Thank you.